Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing fine and are taking care of yourselves. My name is Kanika Tandon and I am here with the video of Class 6 English First. In our last video, we completed till chapter number 3, that is phrases and clauses. And in today's video, we will be completing chapter number 4, affirmative and negative sentences. Chapter number 5, formation of interrogative sentences. Chapter number 6, the nouns, kinds of nouns, and also chapter number 25, informal letters. I'll be taking 4 chapters in one video because your unit tests are approaching, and for those who don't know the syllabus of unit tests yet, the syllabus of unit test is chapter number 1 to 6 and chapter number 25, letter writing. But in chapter number 25, only informal letter will come for the first term. So let us start today's video with chapter number 4, affirmative and negative sentences. So starting our today's video, that is affirmative and negative sentences. So before starting the chapter, let me ask you if you know the meaning of affirmative and negative sentences. I have already told you in my previous videos, affirmative sentences are those sentences which give a very positive agreement with the statement, and negative sentences are those sentences which give a disagreement and shows that the sentence is in negative form, that has a no or a not in the sentence and shows some kind of denial. So the difference between affirmative sentence and negative sentences are, affirmative sentences always shows agreement, a positivity, and or some kind of approval. But a negative sentence shows some kind of disagreement, negative, it is negative in form, and also shows some kind of denial. You know what is the meaning of denial? Rejection. All right, now in this chapter, the tenses are given, so we always change the sentence into negative form. We can also we can change affirmative sentence into negative sentence, or we can change negative sentence into affirmative sentence. So we have to follow some rules according to the tenses. So first tense is present simple tense. So the affirmative sentence, example of an affirmative sentence in present simple is he writes. And if we want to make it a negative sentence, we can say he does not write. But now if you can see that he, after he, the helping verb that we are using is does. So we have to be very careful while we are writing this. We have to make sure that we have to use the helping verb by keeping the singularity or plurality of the subject. So since he is a singular noun, so we use does. Second, if we or you or they write, if I write they write or we write or you write, so we can, in negative sentence we have to write they do not write, you do not write, I do not write, we do not write. Similarly, in past simple, I, we, you, he, they wrote. So we write they did not write. The helping verb turns into past tense. Similarly, in future simple, I, we shall, we will write, or you, he, they will write. So it will become I will not write, you will not write. Similarly, if we are using in continuous tense, in present I am writing, I am not writing. In past tense I was writing, I was not writing. In future I will be writing, I will not be writing. Similarly, in past perfect, he has written, he has not written. I have written, I have not written. I shall have written, I shall have not written. Next is, the following sentences have been changed from negative to affirmative. Now we have to change the sentence from negative to affirmative. Sometimes we just cannot write no and then the sentence will be changed into negative. We have to change some kind of words. Similarly, his son is not a doctor. So the sentence is his son is not a doctor. So if we make it a approved statement, we can write his son is a doctor. You were not hungry. You were hungry. They did not have enough time. They had enough time. He did not have a new pen. So he has a pen. The servant has not stolen my watch. So the servant has stolen my watch. Similarly, study the following negative sentences and observe how these are written in two ways. Now we can write two ways also by using some other words. For example, I do not know either Hari or Sham. So if I tell you in Hindi, it is कि ना मैं हरी को जानता हूँ ना मैं शाम को जानता हूँ. So if we don't want to write either, we can write neither, right? So you can write I know neither Hari और नॉर शाम. तो ना मैं हरी को जानता हूँ ना मैं शाम को जानता हूँ. We did not meet anybody there. So we can write we met nobody there. I cannot bear this pain any longer. I can bear this pain no longer. With this, the explanation part of the chapter is over. Let's come on to the exercise. A sentence which has not in it is always called a negative sentence. An affirmative sentence agrees with the statement because affirmative sentence shows agreement. Alright, coming on to the next question. Write the following sentences in another way. First has been done for you, so we have to write it in another way. He has not done either his essay or his sums, so he has done neither his essay nor his sums. So she did not do anything, so we can write she did nothing. We cannot play either cricket or table tennis, so he can play neither cricket nor table tennis. His father cannot read or write, so his father can neither write nor read. They cannot give you any more money, so they can give you no more money or no money. Coming on to the next one, change the following negative sentences into affirmative sentences. So we have to change negative sentence into affirmative sentence. So Mohan saw it nowhere. Mohan saw it somewhere. There was no there was no water in the bucket. So there is water in the bucket. I know nothing about him. So I know something about him. She can play neither chess nor carom. She can play either chess or carom. So he never comes in uniform. He always comes in uniform. With this, our chapter number 4 is over. Let's start with our chapter number 5, that is formation of negative sentences. So our chapter number 5 is formation of interrogative sentences. So I've already explained you what are interrogative sentences. I'm going to tell you about it once again. So interrogative sentences are those sentences which ask direct questions and ends with a question mark always. So now we have to in this chapter we'll study how do we change an assertive sentence or any affirmative sentence into question. So some examples are I am rich. So the question becomes am I rich and question mark. Similarly, it was raining. So was it raining? Now these are the sentences. In interrogative sentences, the helping verb is placed before the subject. If we write the helping verb before the subject, it will make a sentence, interrogative sentence, but it is not always compulsory that we have to use the helping verb in front of the subject. Okay, we'll see some more examples and then we'll understand. Now see, these questions are formed. She plays table tennis. So here we have to see what helping verb should we add. So does she play table tennis? If there was any kind of plural subject was there, right? For example, if the sentence could be they play table tennis. So for they we have to always write do. So for that sentence we had to write, do they play table tennis? But here the subject is she, which is singular, so we have used does. Children like chocolate. See here, children is plural, the subject is plural, so we'll use do. Do children like chocolates? She did her duty. So did she do her duty? It rained last night. So did it rain last night? Why? Because the sentence is in past tense. Similarly, there are two types of interrogative sentences. First is yes and no interrogative, in which the answer is only yes, and another one is WH sentences. That is some kind of normal question for which we have to answer. So first, yes and no interrogative are those sentence which in response has only one answer, either a yes or a no. For example, is this your pen? Yes. Do you live here? Yes. You don't have to tell any kind of reason. Okay. In these kind of sentences, do you receive my message? Yes. Have you found my pen? No. Do you want to go out? Yes. But if I'm asking you these kinds of question, why are you doing this, where are you going, you have to answer it properly. You have to the response is not just a yes or no. You have to say a proper sentence to give the answer. These kind of sentences these kinds of interrogative sentences are WH questions, like what is your name? So you will say my name is Akash. Okay, so it is not, you cannot write the answer what is your name, yes or no. So the answer has to be in a line. So these are WH questions. With this, the exercise part of this chapter is over. I'm sorry, the explanation part of this chapter is over. Let us come on to the exercise. Did is used for the dash simple tense. So it is past simple tense. We do not use did for present, neither we use it for future. The auxiliary verb gives support to the main verb in the sentence. An affirmative question tag is used after a negative sentence. Coming on to the next exercise. Fill in the blanks with the question words how, who, what or which. So these words are known as question words. Why? Because these are used in writing interrogative sentence. You can also call them interrogative words. So dash is your favorite color. So which is your favorite color? Dash of these pencils is yours. Which of these pencils is yours? Dash do you like to do in the morning? What do you like to do in the morning? Dash is the time now. What is the time now? Dash is the biggest land animal. So which is the biggest land animal? Dash did you solve this problem? So how did you solve this problem? Dash is the woman standing near the gate. So who is the woman standing near the gate? Dash do you prefer, tea or coffee? So what do you prefer? I'm sorry, in this the answer is not which, the answer is what do you prefer, tea or coffee? With this, coming on to the C1, change the following sentences into question. Now we have to make sure we have to be sure while we are writing this, because we have to see the subject. So your uncle reads Hindustan Times. So your uncle is a singular noun. So for singular noun we use does. So does your uncle read the Hindustan Times? They like to fly kites. So this is they is a plural noun, plural subject. So we'll use did. Do. Do they like to fly kites? Rohan likes to watch the Discovery Channel. So Rohan is a singular subject. So we'll write does. Does Rohan like to watch the Discovery Channel and question mark. Let me tell you once again, every sentence that you are writing in interrogative form should have a question mark at the end of the sentence. Otherwise it won't be counted as an interrogative sentence. He has a brother and a sister. He is a singular noun, so we'll use has only. So does he has a brother and a sister? they attended the seminar on globalization. So did they attend the seminar on globalization? Since the sentence is in past tense, so we have to write it with did. Next is tickle your brains and write WH questions for each balloon. So we don't have to write yes or no type of sentence, we have to write WH sentences according to this picture. So these are I have written these, but you can also write it as your homework. So this question will be your homework. You have to write your own sentences. With this, our chapter number 5 is also over. Let us come on to chapter number 6. Okay, so our chapter number 6 is the noun, kinds of nouns. So first we have to study what is a noun. You already know what a noun is because you are studying this for last 5 years, what a noun is. So noun is the name of a person, place, animal, thing, or an idea. Okay, every word, every name, everything on this earth is a noun. Okay, so now how many kinds of nouns are there? There are 5 kinds of noun: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, and abstract noun. We'll study one by one about each one of them. So a proper noun is a specific name of a person, place, or thing. For example, my name is Kanika, so I am a proper noun. The name of river Ganga is Ganga, so the Ganga is a proper noun. The name of the thing that is right in front of my face is board, so the name of this thing is blackboard, so it is a proper noun. Okay, for example, Shankar, Uttam, Neeta, Priya, Mumbai, Kolkata, Jaipur, India, etc. All the names are proper noun, and we have to make sure that whenever we are writing any kind of proper noun, any kind of name, we have to make sure that we start with capital letter. Coming on to the next one, which is common noun. A common noun is the name given in common to each and every person or thing, or the same kind of class or kind. For example, all the male community or all the female community is given a name which is masculine or feminine. Okay, so if we collect all the men together, okay, so we call them, the whole community is called of men. Similarly, if I keep all the girls I make all the girls standing on one side of the class, and all the boys I'll make them stand in one corner or other corner of the class. Those two will be two communities, and one community will be of boys, and another community will be of girls. So one will be masculine, one will be feminine, one will be male, and another one will be female. So when we give one name to same kind of all the girls are same, right? All the boys are same, so the kinds, you people are same, so we collectively call you women or men. All right, this is common noun. For example, man is a common noun, city is a common noun, Mr. Pankaj is the proper noun, while man is a common noun. Okay, coming on to the third type of the collective noun, which is collective noun. So collective noun is basically what? When we collect all the things and call them one. For example, we collect all the students. Okay, I have collected all the students in a room and I have called it a class. Similarly, I have collected all the keys of my house and I have called it a bunch of keys. Okay, I have collected all the flowers and I am calling it a bouquet. Similarly, I have collected all the soldiers and I am calling it an army. So this is collective noun: an army of soldiers, a bunch of keys, a bouquet of flowers, a class of students, a school of penguins. Okay, next one is material noun. Material noun is any kind of matter or substance. For example, gold, silver, platinum, bronze, wood, calcium. Okay, these are material noun. And a book is made of paper, a bed sheet is made of cloth, a table is made up of wood, a ring is made up of gold. So what is the material noun here? Gold, wood, cloth, paper. Okay. Coming on to the next one, that is abstract noun. Now abstract noun is the name of quality or action or state which we can only think of or feel about but can neither see or touch. So this abstract noun is what? Any kind of feeling or action. For example, if I have a lot of anger in me, then I'll be angry on you. So that being angry is actually a noun. It is a feeling that I am having. ठीक है? You cannot touch it, or you cannot feel it, but you can only, you cannot see it and you cannot touch it. Can you look at teacher's anger? You can feel. Why? Because the teacher is shouting, or teacher has slapped you, or have done anything which shows that she is angry, but you cannot see it. It does not happen that a teacher or your parents or your siblings, anybody is carrying their anger in their pocket. They are taking the anger out and putting it on themselves, and then they'll get angry. This does not happen. So anger is a kind of feeling, and being angry is a abstract noun because that is a feeling which you cannot see or you cannot touch, but you can only feel. Similarly, honesty, theft, beauty, movement, these are all feelings. You cannot see them, you cannot touch them, but you can feel them. Okay, these are the examples of abstract noun. You should read the examples from the book also, because the questions in unit test can come from the book part also. Let us come on to the exercise. Choose the correct option. A noun which stands for the matter of substance of which things are made is called material noun. Kindness is an abstract noun because kindness is a feeling. Choose one word from the box to substitute each of the following group of words. So we have to write one word for them. So one who is unable to pay debts, it is bankrupt. One who knows everything, omniscient. One who goes on foot, pediatrician. The one who thinks for women's right, a feminist. A person who abstains from alcoholic drinks, teetotaler. A woman who remains unmarried, spinster. One who believes in fate. Fate means your luck. Okay. Fatalist. A child whose parents are dead. It is an orphan. A person who plots along with others, conspirator. One who helps the poor and the downtrodden, it is philanthropist. Coming on to the next one. Put these collective nouns in the blanks below. So a dash of ship was seen in the field, a flock of sheep. The ship has a crew of 100 sailors. A dash of 5 was appointed, a committee of 5. We saw a fleet of ship in the harbor. A herd of cattle was grazing in the forest. The police dispersed the mob. The regiment of soldiers has marched away. Our team won the match by 2 goals. The jury found the prisoner guilty. A swarm of bees flew out of hive. Coming on to the next exercise. Match the collective nouns with their proper meaning. So we have to match the following with the proper meaning. These are collective nouns. Okay. Bevy is a group of beautiful ladies. Bouquet is a group of beautiful flowers. Congregation is a group of people assembled for a religious worship. Army is a group of soldiers. Mob is a group of people. Okay. A large noisy crowd of people. A team is a group of players. Pride is a group of lion. Assembly, a group of people gathered for a specific reason, purpose. Shoal is a group of fish swimming together. And board is a group of directors or members. The board of directors or board of members we call it now. Next is classify the underlined nouns in the following sentences. We have to write the type of the nouns that are for the words that are underlined. So Rakesh gave me a bunch of grapes. So Rakesh is a proper noun, bunch is a collective noun, and grapes is a common noun. A committee of 7 was appointed. So committee is collective noun. Honesty is the noblest quality of man. So honesty is the abstract noun because honesty is a feeling. The student is studying grammar. The student is a common noun. The Ganga is the sacred river of India. So the Ganga is a proper noun because it is a name of a sacred river, and river is a common noun. I believe in his innocence. So innocence is a feeling, and it will be categorized under abstract noun. Next is the shepherd looks after the flock of sheep. So shepherd is the common noun, flock is the collective noun, and sheep is the common noun. Coming on to the next page, the soldiers were rewarded for their bravery. So bravery is a feeling, so it is an abstract noun. He has a chain of gold. So gold is a material noun. The old man lives on milk. Milk is also a material noun. Slavery is a curse for mankind. So slavery is a feeling, so it is an abstract noun, and curse is abstract noun. Solomon was famous for his wisdom. Solomon is the proper noun, and wisdom is abstract noun. Never tell a lie. So lie is an abstract noun because it is a feeling. You cannot see lie and touch it. You can only feel it. There was a huge crowd at the rally. So crowd is an collective noun because crowd is a group of noisy people. Our team won the match. So team is a collective noun. Coming on to the next one, in the following list of words, pick out the odd one out. We have to pick out the odd one. So cup, plate, fork, spoon, and chair. So what is the odd one? Chair. Apple, mango, banana, plum, capsicum. So capsicum is the odd one. Suit, coat, blazer, bag, and shirt. So bag is a odd one. Chemistry, pizza, biology, maths, and Hindi. So pizza is the odd one. Child, woman, fox, boy, and man. So fox is the odd one. Form the abstract noun from the following by adding tion. So invent becomes invention. Similarly, perfect become perfection. Invite become invitation. Imagine becomes imagination. Educate becomes education. Form this abstract noun by adding ment. So punish becomes punishment. Appoint becomes appointment. Treat becomes treatment. Pay becomes payment. Move becomes movement. Form the abstract noun from the following words by adding il by. So human becomes humanity. Real becomes reality. Stupid becomes stupidity. Generous becomes generosity. Coming on to the next one. Form the abstract noun for the following words. We have to form the abstract noun. So wise become wisdom, gentle become gentleness, present become presence, lose becomes loss, active becomes activity, thief becomes theft, behave becomes behavior, succeed becomes success, just become justice, tense become tension. Coming on to the next one, fill in the blanks using suitable abstract noun from the box. So he bore his misfortune with lots of anger. Her courage made her prevail against all the odds. They had an ardent desire to study abroad. The speech was an inspiration for the young recruits. The crowd's anger was directed at the policeman. I'm sorry. First one is he bore his misfortune with lots and lots of. This is patience. Patience. I'm sorry. I don't know how I have written it wrong. So I request everyone to please correct it. Coming on to the next one. Solve the puzzle with the help of the clues given. So, a dash of people, a crowd of people, a dash of kettle, a herd of cattle, a library of books, a suite of rooms, a bunch of bananas, a team of players. Now we have to write downwards: a shoal of fish, an army of soldiers, a crew of sailors, a bouquet of flowers. Coming on to the next one. Label each picture with its kinds of nouns. So first one is the picture of Sachin Tendulkar. So Sachin Tendulkar is a name, so he is a proper noun. Similarly, second one is Taj Mahal, which is also a proper noun. Another one is elephant. It does not have a name, so it is a common noun. A bouquet of flowers, it is a collective noun. A dash of a flock of sheep, so it is also a collective noun. And next one is the doctor is looking at the patient, so he is a common noun. Write countable and uncountable nouns for any 15 letters of the alphabet. So this will be your homework. You have to write 15 alphabets, and then you have to write countable and uncountable nouns. Now before you do this as your homework, let me tell you what countable and uncountable noun is. So countable noun is the thing that we can count. For example, alarm clock, fans, table, chair, bed, pencil, pen. But uncountable noun is air, water, juice, milk. These are the things that we cannot count. So this will be your homework. With this, chapter number 6 is also over. Let us come on to the chapter number 25, which will be the last chapter of unit test syllabus. Coming on to the last chapter of the unit test, chapter number 25, letter writing. So before starting it, let me tell you that when the syllabus is reduced, these chapters are also divided into two parts. So in your first unit test and your first unit, I mean half yearly, you'll only have to study informal letters, and formal letters will be given in the next second term, I mean for annual term. But I'll also tell you both. I'll tell you about both only. So a letter, what is a letter actually? So in olden times, when we did not have any kind of phone or anything, we used to write whatever we wanted to talk to somebody. Whenever we wanted to give a message to somebody, we used to write letters. So there are two types of letters. One is informal letters, another one is formal letters. So informal letters are friendly letters that are written to our family, friends, colleagues, or anybody, or our loved ones. But formal letters are those that are written to the higher officials and designated officers. It is kind of an application also that we use, that we write to our school principal, to school manager, to the school management. All right. So now this letter always has four parts. First is beginning, another one is salutation, third one is body, and last one is ending. So when we start writing any letter, we always begin the letter with an address. Now whose address do we write? The writer's address. For example, if I am writing a letter, I have to write my own address on that letter. Okay. But in business letters includes the reference number of the letter as well. Okay. Coming on to the second one, that is salutation. Salutation is basically what? To whom we are writing, we have to salute them. For example, we have to greet them. If we are writing about to our mother, we will always salute her. We'll always greet her well, and then we will write our whatever we want to write in that letter. And third one is body part. So in body, we have to write the matter that for the reason for what we have written the letter. And last one is ending. In ending, you have to write the final leave taking words. For example, yours sincerely, yours faithfully, yours truly, yours affectionately, and yours, your loving son, your loving daughter. So basically, when we start writing the letter, informal especially, we write for informal, we write our address, right? The one who is writing the letter will write its own address at the top, and then we will greet and write the salutation to the person we are writing the letter. Third one will be body part, body, in which we will write the matter and the purpose of our letter writing to them, and in last we will greet them by ending the letter with our words. Okay, with this, chapter number 25 is also over. Now I will request all of you to please read all the letters that are given in the book and prepare well for the unit test. With this, our today's video is over, and I hope that you all have understood, and all the best for your unit test, which are starting from next Monday. And keep studying and do well in your unit tests. Thank you.